What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Monkey Man Chrisfernape, back with another video for the NPBF. Here today, we will be going over my week. What is it? My week 6 battle against Scott and his Portland Charizards, his ghost types. So, week 6, taking on the Charizards. This is, again, a, what's it called? A late upload. Current time, it's October 4th today. We are just finishing up week 7. So I kind of fell behind on my uploading. So this is a little bit of a throwback, going back in time a bit, to take on Scott's Ghost team. You can see his roster here. He's got Dragapult, Mimikyu, Chandelure, Palisand, Drifblim, Blacephalon, Jellicent, Dusclops, Poltergeist, with his Fairy Dark picks, Togekiss, and Crawdont, and that Mega Sableye. So a lot of potential threats. A lot of cheeky mons to try to overcome. But let's get into my team builder to see exactly what I brought, and then we get into the battle to see exactly how the match went. So starting off, I decided to bring Pan Gordon Ramsay. I have 2 dark types on my team in Pangoro and Bishop, and as you can see, these are the first 2 mons I built for, and decided to bring Pangoro with a Scrappy ability, with Parting Shot, Knockoff, Drain Punch, Iron Head, and a Choice Scarf. 24 HP, 252 attack, 232 speed, Jolly Nature. This thing hits like a truck. I can recover and hit things with Stab, Drain Punch, Parting Shot to mess with his attacks. Knockoff just absolutely decimates his entire roster. And then Iron Head for coverage against Mimikyu and Togekiss. So Pangoro should be doing some work in this battle. Next up, I have King Me, my Bisharp with a Life Orb, Inner Focus, 40 HP, 252 attack, 216 speed, Adamant Nature, Knockoff, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. This thing again hitting like a truck. Knockoff doing what it does, Iron Head, Stab doing what it does, Sucker Punch to catch things like Dragapult, who is just a speedy monster. Things like Poltergeist if it sets up a Shell Smash. So with these 2 already, Scott really can't touch me and shouldn't be able to touch me. So, definitely two key mons in this battle, and you'll definitely see what they did when we go over the replay. Next up, I brought Big Mouth, the Gyarados, with the Intimidate ability, 248 HP, 12 attack, 248 speed, Jolly Nature, Dragon Dance, Crunch, Waterfall, Bounce. Again, another just hard-hitting mon. Get up a D-Dance, crunching his entire team, Waterfall Stab, Bounce for possible, paralysis, which is always nice. Just a overall beast that he can't touch. I also went no item on Gyarados here, recommended by good buddy Jeff, PokePrimer. Check out his channel, youtube.com/PokePrimer. He also uploads NPBF content. He is a Anaheim Appletons of the NPBF. We also do weekly recaps together on the NPBF YouTube channel. Shameless plug. There you go. So I went no item to definitely mess with possible poltergeisting that Scott may bring. So, that's neat. Next up, I brought Zeus, my Thunderous Therian, with leftovers and light Volt Absorbability, 40 HP, 252 special attack, 216 speed, timid nature, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, and agility. Get a Nasty Plot up, get an agility up, and just Dark Pulse or Thunderbolt, anything in this path. This thing just smacks Crawdon, this thing smacks Togekiss, this thing smacks pretty much his entire team. So, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Not much more to say there. Had Terry Crews, my Mega Aerodactyl, with the Tough Claws, 60 HP, 252 attack, 196 speed, Jolly Nature, Home Claws, Crunch, Rock Slide, Roost. Again, this thing just smacks everything. Just, Crunch, Knockoff, Suck Crunch, anything like that, just absolutely decimates this entire team. Rock Slide, Stab, taking on Chandelure, Togekiss, stuff like that. But yeah, everything I have just completely demolishes everything he has. And then my final set, which was a late bring, I originally had, I think, Corviknight set on here, but I decided to bring Tornadus Therian with the Rocky Helmet, regenerative ability, 52 defense, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, 200 speed, timid nature, taunt, toxic, Dark Pulse, and Hurricane. This thing, and you'll see it did exactly what I intended to do in the battle. This thing completely shuts down Dusclops. Taunting to prevent Dusclops from doing any toxicking or will-o-wisping or anything like that, forcing it to attack, which, 9 times out of 10, a Dusclops will be attacking you physically, something like Shadow Punch or Seismic Toss or something like that. That's what the Rocky Helmet Toxic comes in for. Dark Pulse, smacking anything in its path. Stab Hurricane, trying to get those confusions. So this thing was a beast, and you'll see why. So here are my 6 that I brought. Let's let's hop right into the battle. So as you can see, Scott and the Portland Charizards came into this one with the Dusclops, the Mimikyu, the Crawdon, the Dragapult, the Blacephalon, and the Poltergeist. And obviously, as you can see, I brought Pangoro, Bisharp, Gyarados, Thundurus, Tornadus, and Mega Arrow. Let's see how this thing went down. So the Poltergeist leads it off against Pangoro, and I go straight for a knockoff, knocking Poltergeist down to its Sash. Weak armor there, lowers defense, raises speed, and it pops off a Shell Smash. Now it goes for a Stored Power there, which is a Psychic type move. Normally, with those stat boosts, Stored Power would definitely do big chunks. But to hit it against a Dark type, maybe he was predicting a switch, but then again, I also did have Bisharp fresh on deck. So not sure what the play was there, if that was a misclick or what. But really there wasn't much else Poltergeist could have done here. I don't think a Shadow Ball would have done much to me. If he had Hyper Beam, that could have been an option, but again, that leaves him vulnerable, so kind of a wasted play there. And Poltergeist just goes down to Pangoro. Next up, he sends a Mimikyu, which, predicting a Play Rough, I switch out into Bisharp. Taking that Play Rough, doing a big chunk to me there as it tries to set up a Swords Dance as I knock off in its face, breaking its disguise. and then I'm able to Sucker Punch and KO the Mimikyu. So that's exactly why Sucker Punch was brought there. And yeah, Mimikyu is down. In comes Dragapult, and once again, this is why Sucker Punch is on Bisharp's move list, as Dragapult gets OHKO'd there by the Sucker Punch. So I think Jeff mentioned it in the recent NPBF weekly recap on the YouTube channel. First time this season that Bisharp has been doing anything significant, picking up 2 kills already. So, good for it. And spoiler alert, I actually did end up dropping Bisharp to free agency, which you will learn later on, most likely in another video. So yeah. But yeah, Dragapult goes down, so that's another big threat down, and I'm in great shape. In comes Crawdaunt, who Aqua Jets and kills Bisharp. Now, Zeus here sets up Nasty Plot, and Crawdaunt stays in to knock me off. So lucky there by Scott that I didn't go straight for Thunderbolt, which I probably should have. And Knockoff is able to absolutely smack me silly as I switch into Pangoro and Ramsey to take an Aqua Jet and Drain Punch. And I later find out that this Crawdaunt is focus sashed. So that was probably why he chose to stay in. And then a knockoff on Aqua Jet would have taken down Thundurus. But he goes for an Avalanche there. And then, a crit Aqua Jet there. Taking down Pangoro. That definitely was a crit that mattered there. Doing a big 50.4% to take down Pangoro. I was pretty pissed about that, for sure. Obviously I want Pangoro to keep getting as many kills as I possibly can, being my team's current kill leader. But the Panda goes down. Switching to Tornadoes there, who Dark Pulses and knocks out Crawdaunt. And into Dusclops. Now here is where Tornado shines. Go straight for the taunt there as he tries to go for the Toxic. So I predicted the status immediately as switching to Bucephalon to catch Bucephalon with Toxic. And then I outspeed and Dark Pulse. Now, get the flinch there, with the damage output of Dark Pulse and then the poison. Not sure if that flinch mattered, but it's always nice to get flinches, and it's always nice to knock out an Ultra Beast. So Bucephalon goes down there, back into Dusclops, and Dusclops just cannot touch me. I Toxic. It misses its Toxic. I taunt it because it's going to try to Toxic again. Dark Pulse there doing some damage. And like I said, yeah, Seismic Toss there. Contact physical moves are really all that Dusclops can do. And that's what my Rocky Helmet's there for. Getting it down to kill range, Dark Pulse, knocking out Dusclops. And I picked up a huge 4-0 victory over the Portland Charizards in week number 6. So GG Scott there. Solid match. And yeah, big victory. So yeah, picked up a 4-0 victory there. Very well done. And week 6 free agency. As you can see, I dropped Scyther, reacquired Crobat, which you will see next week, or in next week's battle, which I'll be uploading soon, probably sometime this week, maybe sometime today, who knows, if I feel like it. Like I said, I'm playing catch up here with my battles, to try to get back on, a normal video uploading schedule. So next video you will see me take on, what is it? This was week 6, right? Yep. Next week you will see me take on James and the Memphis Bravebirds and his fire types. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we will see, I will see you guys next time here. It has been your boy Chrisfernape. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, kiss your sister, all that shit. And good night.